Welcome back to this 2,000 point battle report. But before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like and subscribe button and notification button. Really helps the channel grow, and I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. Also teamed up with my local game store, Recess Games. You can go into their e-cart, buy anything in the store. It doesn't have to be Warhammer stuff. Get 10% off. Get it shipped right to your house. Put the promo code MONSTER in. 10% off. Again, if you don't have a local game store, please use mine. And with all that being said, let's get into the list. So we are going to do Tempest of War. We're going to actually use the Tempest of War rules and everything. Not sometimes we play Arcs of Omen, but we're going to do Tempest of War this whole game. So my detachment, I'm playing Space Wolves. It's exactly 2,000 points. We're at 12 CP. It's one detachment. It's a battalion detachment, 1 CP. And I only brought 3 named characters. No custom characters. So we got Bjorn the Fell-Handed. He will be my Warlord. He will have the Warlord trait of Majesty. I can't remember the entire name of it, but it just extends his auras out another 3 inches to a maximum of 9. We have Arjak, Rockfist, and we also have the Young King Ragnar Blackmane. Going up to a couple things we haven't seen on the table in a while. Repulsor, and the Repulsor will have a bunch of guns. I'll go through them. He'll have the twin las cannon, heavy onslaught Gatling gun or cannon. Onslaught Gatling cannon, easy for me to say. 2 storm bolters, auto launcher, Icarus Iron Hail heavy stubber, Hunter Slayer missile, and a Crack Storm grenade launcher. We'll also head to the Storm Fang. He'll have Skyhammer missile launcher, twin Hell Frost cannon, and 2 las cannons. Over to some suppressors. We have a unit of eradicators, a unit of aggressors with storm bolters and the storm launchers, the frag storm launchers on their back. A unit of eliminators, a unit of outriders, a couple Blade Guard vets, unit of Blade Guard vets, and then we go over to my troop units where we'll have some intercessors, which will just have the assault 3 guns. I can't remember what they're called. 2 infiltrators, both have helix gauntlets, and then 1 unit of incursors, and then a unit of wolfen. They'll have 3 thunderhammers, 4 frost claws, and 1 frost axe. Again, this is going to be 2,000 points exactly, and we'll start with 12 CP, and I will go check out AdMech. My buddy Dave is back.
No.
All right, Dave, what do you got going on here?
So I've got a battalion detachment of AdMech. We're coming from Mars. Our warlord over here is Marshal with Exemplar's Eternity, Programmed Retreat. I also have 2 Tech Priests Manipulus, one right here with the Holy Order of the Logi, and this one with Holy Order of the Artisans. The one with the Logi will have the Raiment of the Techno-Martyr, which gives him a 5-up Feel No Pain and allows a nearby core unit to ignore all ballistic skill and other shooting modifiers. Then for troops, we've got 3 big blocks of Skitarii, one of Rangers with 2 arc rifles, another set of Rangers with 2 arc rifles, one of Skitarii Vanguard. Yes, there are 2 guys missing. We're going to deal with that. They're the first to go. And then we've got 3 Cataphren Breachers with arc rifles and hydraulic claws. For elites, we've got a unit of Sicarian Infiltrators and a unit of Fulgurite Electropriests. In fast attack, we have 10 Taraxi Sterilizers and 4 Iron Strider Ballistari with las cannons. Then to round things off and compete with the Space Wolves, we can punch 2, or at least our friends can. We brought a super heavy auxiliary detachment, which is Questor Mechanicus. In Arcs of Omen, it has to be Freeblade, but in Tempest of War, it can be Questor Mechanicus,
Which is awesome.
So they don't get any household traits because it's super heavy auxiliary, but because they're Questor Mechanicus, every turn they'll be healing 1 damage, which is nice. And it's just 2 Armature Warglaves with Melta guns up top.
And how many CP did you start with? And these guys actually hit hard too.
Oh yeah, those guys. So this is 3-1. I am starting with. Let's give this guy, this sergeant, the Tempercopia. So that's another relic, another CP. We are down to 7.
7, and how many points?
1,995.
All right. So we will be back with the deployment and the mission. All right, guys. The cards we are playing are going to be Dawn of War, which is basically the hot dog style deployment zone. Then we have the primary mission, which is Vital Ground. Basically, control our own objectives, score 3. Control 1 or 2 objectives in no man's land, score 4. And then score your opponent's objective, you score 5, or hold your opponent's objective, you score 5. And then for every unit you kill at the end of your turn, you get an extra point. And then our mission rule is Paul of Dread. Basically, we are not allowed to use the Insane Bravery rule, which is that 2 CP allows you to pass morale. And you can't use that anymore, right? Yeah, can't use it. So here are our deployments. Let's go over the board real quick. So because I'm still unpacking stuff, we're using the same terrain that we've been using for a while. And so if you guys watched at least my last 3, you're going to see it. We're going to treat these as ruins. We also play the rubber band rule. So if you wrap a rubber band around it and you're inside that rubber band, you are inside the terrain feature. If you're inside of it, you get cover. You can, a lot of this stuff all has windows. So if you're inside of it, you can see in, you can see out. It's true line of sight. The concrete walls are, again, they're not scalable. They're not breachable. You have to go around them. And for the purposes of fly, we are not allowed to land on top of that because these are over 6 inches and you can't do anything if you don't have any fly units. So you just can't land on top of that at all. And yeah, that's basically it. So in Tempest of War, what we do is we actually roll off and place objectives. But because we are doing this for fun and not for money, we just put the 3 objectives evenly in the middle. This is not one terrain feature. You can actually shoot through this part here. So you have to be inside there to get cover, inside there to get cover. Just because you're on the objective does not mean you're in cover. Yeah, so basically, this is what I did. I set everything up pretty much defensively because if I don't get first turn, there's a lot of shooting coming at me. So I can't expose my troops. I did put my incursors out here. They're not touching cover. And I put my infiltrators out there not touching cover as well. The reason why me and Dave are not on, and when we'll go over on the other side, the reason why we're not on the objectives, Dave brought up a good point, is because sometimes you have to take an objective in no man's land to score. So we're not on these objectives. We want to make sure that we have that opportunity to score that 5 points. And Dave, his forward deploy over here. All right, Dave, what did you do?
Yeah, so we're going to be fighting over the middle, and I have everything covered in terms of shooting, with a little bit of fighting everywhere as well.
Gotcha. And hey, I want to give a shout out to this man. He just finished up his doctorate, so now we're going to refer to him now as Doc, no longer Dave, so he'll be referred to as Doc in the thing. So, Dave, congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you.
And all right, first turn or second turn, sir?
I want second so that I can shoot you.
You want second turn or first? Oh, okay, I got you. I'm with you. And you'll get first turn.
Oh well.
You want to draw your card, sir?
Okay, so we have Bring It Down.
Okay.
Storm hostile objective.
Can you do that one in the first battle round?
Yes.
Okay.
End of your turn. Yeah, it doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Good. And area denial.
All right.
Right.
And we do start with 12 CP. This is a little bit different than what we usually do because usually we're playing Arts of Omen stuff, but we both start with 12 CP. Well, I start with 12. I don't know what, Dave, what do you start with?
There's 7.
7. So you're going to go up 1 CP to 8, and I'm going to stay at 12. And then, so you can actually spend that 1 CP to get rid of one of those if you choose.
All right. So what is the model in your army with the highest wounds characteristic?
I believe it's one of my vehicles. I think it's this. Might be at 16. That one might be. I'll have to look. I'll look when we go off camera.
Yeah, it would matter. So
Okay,
let's see.
I'll look at that when we go off camera, and we'll be back after Dave's movement phase. All right, so coming back and following up, this one is 16 wounds. This one is 14 wounds. Dave cannot achieve aerial denial into first turn, so we had to put that card back. So what was the second one?
We got no retreat, no surrender.
No retreat, no surrender. All right, so that's basically can't walk off an objective, can't fail morale, and I think that's it, right? Can't fall back.
No unit from your army that started a normal move or advance within range of an objective can't fail morale, walk off an objective, or fall back. Yeah.
All right, let's go, sir.
All right. So you're going to kill that thing.
All right, so I'm gonna go down to 11 and spend pop smoke on it. I know you ignore modifiers on something.
So
what'd you do in your command phase first? I'm sorry, we're jumping.
So this Manipulus over here is moving up into the next Holy Order, the advanced trait, whatever that is, whatever you call it. So he's going to be giving +1 strength to these guys' weapons next turn.
All right.
I guess we can buff their weapons as well, but they can't shoot at anything. This guy is giving these fellows ignore -1 and -2 AP.
Okay.
And buffing their weapons and giving them his Raiment of the Technomartyr, so they will ignore that pop smoke.
Yep.
These guys, command phase, that is it.
All right, movement phase.
Movement phase. So these guys moved up to be within melter range of our big tank. These guys moved up. We're basically moving to
up,
shoot
right.
to shoot the repulsor to death.
Usually trying to get 5 points.
Yeah.
All right.
I moved these guys onto the objective over here, which will give me 5 points. That's all I need.
Okay.
And these guys are moving up. These guys want to kill something, but nothing is in range, so we're just waiting. And at that point, we are now ready to begin shooting.
All right. All right.
All right, so we'll start. Doesn't matter which one. Let's go with this guy first.
All right.
We've got 2 shots. The melta gun is out of range, but the thermal spear is in range. So hitting on 4s. Then strength 9, so wounding on 3s. Nope.
All right.
Then we do it again. 3s. And it's -4 AP.
All right, just goes right to.
So it's D6 plus 2. I'll spend a CP to reroll that one. 8.
So 8 down to, what do we say? It had 16.
Had 16, so now it's down to 8. Right. So now let's go with these guys. They never get to do anything. So all through 9th edition, they were just sitting there, not being used. They've got 2 shots each, 3 of them. They're going to be hitting on 5s now. So 1, 2, 2. And they are arc weapons, so they're wounding on 4s.
Okay. 6 will do mortals or something?
No. So that's now -2 AP.
-2. So we're going to have 5s. Save 1.
3 damage.
3 damage. All right, down to 5.
All right, and now these guys, they're Cognis las cannons. We're hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. That many at -3.
-3. They hit on 3s, right?
Normally, yes.
Just to make sure.
Normally hitting on 3s. But
minus what?
-3.
-3, so 6s. How much damage?
D3 plus 3.
All right. Does he blow up? No. But I do have 4 things inside of it. So let's see if anybody dies. Oh, that was devastating. All right, so this is removed.
And we can do that off camera, I think.
Yeah, well it'll just be.
Okay.
What else you got?
So for shooting, well, these guys are now going to be in line of sight, potentially, of something.
Yeah, let's
So we'll see.
put these guys back here.
And these guys have 36-inch range.
Go ahead.
All right. So the aggressors
It's only one.
Only one aggressor. And so it'll be
He's in
everything
range.
on this side. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys.
Into the one aggressor.
Into the one aggressor. One of them has an arc rifle, so we'll do him first.
All right.
Arc rifle is rapid fire 1. So on 3s, because they're ignoring. Oh, it's just aggressors now. So
yeah,
hits, strength 6, toughness 5, so 3s. I'm within range of my Skitarii Marshal, so I reroll the 1. Right, that's -3.
-3. He's going to have a 6. Nope, damage.
Actually, I have to look this up. 1.
All right, down to 2.
And then we've got 6 guys with their regular old galvanic rifles. Those are 2 shots, so we've got 12. They are heavy weapons, but we're ignoring all modifiers. So on 3s.
That guy's got to die first.
Rerolling the 1. A lot of 2s, though. A lot of 2s. Really missed that Skitarii veteran cohort. All right, now on, so strength 4, toughness 5, 5s. And I reroll the 1s. These are -2.
All right.
1 damage each.
He's going to die.
Okay. And that is going to be it.
Well, that charges.
No, I think we're fine.
All right.
With things as they are.
So what'd you score, sir?
So, no retreat, no surrender scores at the end of your turn.
Right.
Storm hostile objectives. I stormed a hostile objective, so I get.
Well, doesn't that? I have to be on that, I think.
No, your opponent did not control. Did not control any objective markers. So yeah, you control an objective marker.
Okay.
So I can't storm that one. All right, fine. And bring it down. I definitely got 5 points for that.
It's 5 points for that, and then I'm going to grab Aerial Denial, which I can't do in the first turn. Storm Hostile Objectives, which is the same as what you just pulled. Defend Stronghold, which I'm going to be able to do in this machinery cannot be achieved in turn 1. Raise Banner, which has to be outside my deployment zone, and bring it down. So these got to get mixed back into there. And we will be back. Did you go up? You went up your CP in the beginning, right? And I'm going back up to 12. And we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back in my command phase. I'm going to spend 1 CP, and I'm just going to make it going down to 10 because I spent 1 in my movement phase, but going down to 10. I'm going to make, I'm going to use a strat that's going to allow him to be a lieutenant, so you can reroll 1s to hit and to wound. I can't remember what the strat's called at the moment. I think it's Wisdom of the Ancients, might be. I think that's what it's called. Basically, just moved my eradicators out so we can get a shot at it. Bring it down. These are the 2 of the moon models, and they've had to pick one. So he picked that one because it'd be harder to kill, making me move a little bit. So Bjorn with his 2 lads can reach them. Now these guys can reach them, and then moved my plane over there. Wasn't really concerned about the plane. I know I'm putting in the middle of everything. I just want them the Wolfen to jump out. Next turn, moved, put these guys over in the terrain just so I can get some shots off on these guys here, on this unit here. Moved up my bikes. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but that's what we got going on. And then I moved these guys up. Oh, I can advance. I can't charge.
Oh, yeah.
Because I advanced them. Oh. So I was going to try to charge here, but I can't do that now, because it's a 9-inch charge. I failed in advance, so they only got 1. So that's kind of where we're at. So we're going to start with shooting. I'm going to do the plane first. The Stormfang going into that 1 knight. I'm going to put all my big cannons into that, and then I'm going to put my my small arms fire into this unit right. I'm going to put them into that unit right there, the Skitarii.
This one?
That one, yeah.
This one?
Yeah. Are those Rangers?
Those are Rangers.
Yeah, I'm going to put them in the Rangers.
Okay. And I'm going to spend 1 CP to rotate ion shields so that he has a 4-up invuln against shooting.
All right. So here is the last cannons hitting on 3s. 1 wounding on 3s. Nothing. I'm going to re-roll that. I think going down to 9.
Got the CP.
It's still 2. All right. Hellfrost cannon, which is going to be or the Skyhammer missile. Let's see. Yeah, the Skyhammer missile is going to be D3, heavy 3, and it's going to be strength 7 minus 1 D3 damage.
All right, he's toughness 7, so wounding 4s.
I got to hit first, Dave.
Okay.
And then the other one
It was into those guys.
Yeah, yeah. So we got 2 D3. Let's see. Yeah, 2 D3 shots. Man, this thing is really whiffing. Let's give it new dice. It's hitting on 3s, and then wounding on its strength 6.
So 2s.
2s. This one. -1.
-1. And my canticle this turn was Shroud Psalm, so I'm in cover, even though it doesn't look like it. So I've got 4-up saves.
All right.
Didn't need it.
So that was a total waste of shooting.
That's what happens when you try to turn your machines on the servants of the Omnissiah.
All right, here we go. This is Bjorn. Hits on 2s. Goodness gracious. That does wound. Strength 9.
All right, 4-up.
All right. My Eradicators all shooting at the same target. So we have multi rifles. So 6 shots hitting on 3s, rerolling the 1s for B1. And then wounding on 3s, rerolling the 1s for B1. All right, 3 at -4, -5 actually.
So 4-ups. 1 goes through.
All right, D6 for 4 shots, or 4 damage.
Okay.
Oh man, that was not good at all.
He's down to 8.
Not good at all. I'm going to have these suppressors go into him as well. I was going to go into these guys, but he's down to 8. It's going to be hitting on 4s. You're saving on 4s. They do 2 damage. I think... let me do this first. Let me go with these bolters here. Twin bolters. They're within rapid fire range, so it's going to be 4 shots each. Go into that same knight. I really should just forgo this and not even worry about this points. Let me think about this. All right. Actually, what I'm going to do is put these bolt shots into the Rangers. I think I'm going to, because he could kick out a lot of damage with a lot of strats, I think I'm going to try to eliminate some of those guys. So hitting on 2s. I'm sorry, 3s. Wounding on 3s. So 3 at no AP.
3, so 3-ups. 1
dice. All right. Let's go with these guys. Let's just go like I was gonna do. Let's go into the. All right, let's just go into these guys. I'm gonna go into these guys. So it's gonna be 9 shots hitting on 3s. And then strength 7.
Toughness 3.
2s.
Oof.
So 4 at -1.
So 4-ups.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. That's 3 guys.
Yeah, so you only would have done 2 wounds onto that thing. It would have been down to 4. All right. I think we're going to have these guys here into those same guys. These, the Eradicator, I'm sorry, the Eliminators. So D3 shots for 2, 1, and then 3. Hitting on 2s.
Wait. D3.
Yeah, D3. So that was a 4.
That was a 4, so 2.
A 2.
And there was a 3.
Oh, yeah. 1.
So 5 shots total.
Yeah, I was thinking that there was a 1.
Yes, 5 shots.
Man, all right. Not a lot of D3 weapons anymore, I guess.
No.
My mind went blank. Yeah, hitting on 2s. All wounding on strength 5, toughness
3.
3s. So 3s. Rerolling these ones because of Bjorn. So 2 at -1.
3 at -1.
3 at -1.
So 4 ups.
1 damage.
One damage?
Yeah.
Okay. And they have 2 wounds, so
All right.
just hang in there.
All right. I think that is going to be all my shooting. These guys have bolt. These guys have heavy bolt pistols. Not in range. These guys aren't touching. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to advance. I'm gonna try to charge with these guys just to see. I'm gonna try to go into your knights.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. I have to go into both of them because I don't think I can get into the one without the other. And that is not going to do it.
Oh.
All right. So at the end of my, it went down to 9. So at the end of my turn.
I need to roll morale.
Oh, you do?
These guys lost 3. And it could actually matter because they're leadership 7. Okay, so 4 up is a fail.
Ooh.
Oh no! So this guy will run, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on 1s. Everyone's fine.
We need to trade dice, man. Apparently.
But I don't get no retreat, no surrender.
Oh, that's right.
Because someone ran away.
Yeah, that's
someone.
That's true. That's true. All right. So at the end of my turn, I cannot storm hostile objective because I cannot charge. I did raise the banner here, so I do get 5 points, and I am going to discard. I think maybe I won't discard. Bring it down. I'll just keep the other 2, and then so I'll keep storm hostile objective, and I'll keep bring it down. And Dave, what's your 3rd card?
Yeah. So
no retreat, no surrender.
No retreat, no surrender is gone. So I draw 2 more. Capture enemy outpost. We'll see. Control the objective marker in your opponent's deployment zone.
Yeah.
And hold the line. So,
which is actually pretty.
Enemy units in my deployment zone. At the end of my turn, I think I can manage that.
The flyers not count? I don't think flyers count, do they?
Flyers do not count. But right. I'm going to kill it, so things will come out.
Things will come out, exactly.
And I'll kill them.
All right, so we will be back after Dave's movement phase. All right, we are back. Dave, what did you do in your command phase?
Right. So this guy has moved up in the Holy Order of the Artisans. So he has buffed these guys' guns.
Okay.
This guy is giving these guys ignore -1 and -2. Probably should have remembered that last turn. But and he is buffing these guys' guns, actually.
Well, last turn, you only shot.
Might have saved the 1. Anyway, might have saved exactly. 1. This guy moved up 1 damage because Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yep.
And he's buffed these guys' guns.
All right.
So moving on to movement.
Move this guy up here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
This guy has moved up. He's going to get into the thick of things. These guys moved up ever so slightly. These guys are chilling. This fellow has moved over to attack this thing more directly. Actually, that guy is in range as well, but this guy's in melter range.
Right.
And I moved my marshal over here to make sure everything is within the appropriate aura range. Moved my priests in. I'm going to kill this thing, and then I'm going to kill anything that pops
out of it. So last turn, we forgot to mention, he did kill 2 units. So he did get 2 points on this primary, secondary part of that card.
Right.
All right.
And these guys have moved up. We're going to try to storm a hostile objective.
Gotcha.
We're not holding objectives, so we can't score this one. But maybe this turn, things will go well.
I gotcha. All right.
So as we get started, let's dive into shooting.
Alrighty.
Let's start with this dude here.
Okay.
He's got 2 shots into this one, so
Okay,
hitting on 4s.
Yeah, because he's -1 to hit.
We've got 1 hit.
So he normally hits on 3s, right?
It normally hits on 3s. On 3s, and -4.
-4, just goes right through.
D6 plus 2, 4 damage.
4 damage. All right, it's down to 10.
Okay. And he's got a melt-a-gun. Hits. Wounds, -4.
Right through.
So 2 more damage.
Down to 6.
Right. So now we'll have these guys go in here because they're relatively good against vehicles, even though they're hitting on 5s. So on 5s. Oof.
That was brutal.
Then on 4s. Oh, nothing.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to mention my Canticle this turn. I don't really have a good one to use, so I'm going to be +1 strength in combat. And for my Doctrina, I'm in the shooting Doctrina, so I'm +1 ballistic skill, -1 weapon skill for my Skitari.
All right.
Okay, so that's them. Now the Iron Striders get to do their thing. So this is on 3s, rolling 1s. Now on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
AP.
-3.
-3, so 6s. Nope.
D3 plus 3.
That's okay.
Does he explode?
Does not. I got 8 wolfing in there. So 3 of them are going to die. All right.
Okay.
I'll move those and we'll be back. All right. So 3 wolfing dead, and I put them right outside of engagement range there.
Okay, so now let's go to this guy, shooting into those bikes. So this is on 3s. Then on 2, oh, there's toughness 5.
They're toughness 5.
So it's still 3s. 1 goes through, 5 damage.
All right, 1 guy dead.
And he's got a melt-a-gun as well. On 3, nothing. Okay. So now, let's do these guys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, including 1. Oh, looks like I took off the wrong model. Anyway, I failed morale last time anyway.
What what's the strength of the weapon?
Strength is going to be 4.
Okay.
But I will spend 1 CP on Wrath of Mars, so that 6s to wound deal mortal wounds up to a max of 6.
Okay.
Right. So we've got 6 flamers. This many shots. 12, 17.
Did they auto hit?
26, yes.
Okay.
26. 6.
26 wound rolls.
All right, 4-ups.
Pretty good roll.
Remove failures. 1 more there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mortal wounds, and the rest, these are -1.
All right. -1. We'll take it in cover, so it's going to be 3 ups. Help me out with that now. And then so
Pretty good.
yeah, failed that many, right?
Yeah.
So you did 3 mortal wounds already,
6 mortal wounds.
or 6 mortal wounds. So that's going to be 3 guys dead, 4 guys dead, 1 guy left with the wound. Ready?
Staying on the objective.
Yes.
Good, good, because I can charge.
And he's down. Well, he has 1 wound left. All right.
So now we're going to shoot at the Wolfen.
All right.
We're going to start with this block of 20 guys. We've got 2 with arc rifles. We'll start with them. And they're in rapid fire range. So we get 4 shots, hitting on 2s. And we get 1 reroll, because we're Mars. So that's 4, strength 6, so 3s. 4 at -3.
4 at -3. So we'll take him on the storm shields. Damage.
D3.
D3. So good. Oops. All right, fails it. So 1's dead. Fails it.
Just
And
1 damage.
1 damage, yep. And then the other one fails it.
So he's dead.
Yeah. So 2 dead. 2 Thunderhammers dead.
All right. Then we've got 18 guys, 2 shots each. So 36 shots. Yeah. So we've got 1. And then on 4s.
Dead. Toughness 5. Strength 5.
Strength 5. 4s. Oh, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just gonna roll these.
Yeah, at -2.
All right. So
And
Thunderhammer first. All right.
1 damage.
1 damage. All right. That guy dies. -2, you said.
-2.
So that's gonna be 6s. And they die. Hand me in, please, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Now these guys have no one to shoot at. Oh well. These guys should be able to get... Yeah, they're definitely in range of bikes. Not in rapid fire range for the arc rifles, but hey. So now we'll do that. 2 shots from the arc rifles. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Then wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So that's 2 at -2.
4s. I'm sorry, 5s.
D3 damage. 2 damage.
2 damage. All right.
And then we've got 36 more shots. Or more. Hitting on 2s.
What's the strength?
Strength 4.
Okay, so
2s, re-rolling 1s. Cocked.
I think you reroll. Although there was only like 4 of them in all those.
Well, a lot of 1s.
More than
Okay, then we're on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s, we've got just those. So now let's take out successes.
All right, so we got that this many
Got -1,
at -1.
ignoring cover.
So we have the cover. So we have 3 4s. So that one guy dies, and then they die. All right. So 3 points so far.
Yeah. All right. So
Charges.
This guy is going to charge there.
All right.
This guy is going to charge there.
All right.
So we'll do the
So
armature first.
roll it. We'll move him after you roll it.
Armature's
All right.
in.
He's in.
And these guys, how much is that? 5 inches?
Four
4 inches. In.
That'll do it. All right. We'll move all this and be back. All right. So they are in, and they piled in. Where do you want to start, sir?
I want to start here because you do have enough CP to interrupt and at least in principle, this could go badly.
Right.
I will spend 1 CP to give these guys +1 strength.
That's yours, right?
That's your wound marker.
Oh, okay.
So I'm down to 4.
+1 strength. How many attacks do they get?
12.
12 each?
So actually 18, because they get +1 on the charge.
Okay.
That's
just to see, and plus I have a lot of CP. I'm going to spend 1 in transhuman.
okay. So we just cancel each other out. All right. So on 4s, because I'm in the shitty doctrina.
Okay.
But I do get a reroll from Mars. Okay. Now on 4s.
Yep. See if he stays alive. AP?
Yeah. -1. Oh. -1.
-1. So we need 4s on this. Oh, can't even reroll it.
No.
He's dead.
Yep. So I will have stormed a hostile objective.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll dig him out afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to? Yeah, I guess I'll interrupt going down to 6.
I might as well.
Exactly. So what we'll do is we'll just pile in these guys here, and then we'll have 2 attacks each. So it's going to be 10 attacks. One, 2, 3, 4. Plus shock assault because you charged him. You charge them, and then the 1 extra one for the sergeant. So they have parry combat knives. So this is going to be AP1, hitting on 2s because Space Wolves add 1 to the hit. I am within.
I think you're in range for Bjorn.
Yeah, because it's 9 inches now because of the strap. So we have that many.
That many.
And then
Toughness 7.
7. So we need 5s. I'm going to reroll these ones for Bjorn.
Ooh.
So these come. Oh, you're taking out the 5s?
Yeah. So -1, you say?
-1.
4 ups.
Pretty good
1, 2 damage.
All right. Not bad. We'll take that.
And then he will swing back.
Yep.
Let me check exactly how many attacks he has. I think it's 6. All right, so I'm going to pull my Night Lord's trick and try not to kill you so that you can't really shoot me. Of course, you can fall back, but so it's not as good.
Yeah.
But this will be on 3s. I'm using the big profile. No reroll. Then on 2s.
AP?
AP a bunch. It's
I fill it up.
not a 6. 3 damage.
6. 3 damage. 1 guy dies. All right. So at the end of your turn, sir, what did you score?
Right. So I stormed a hostile
For
objective.
5.
I have held the line.
For another 5.
And I have not captured the enemy outpost, but I am precariously close with some OBSEC there.
Are you keeping that one?
Yeah, I think I'll keep it.
Okay. So you did kill 3 units, so you got that, and then you got 7 points to start off because you got 4 for holding this one and 3 for holding that one. All right, so I'm going to go up to 7 CP because you gained 1 in the beginning, and I did keep bring it down, which is going to be tough for me now because I don't have anything I can kill it with, to be honest with you. And you moved it over. I have Storm Hostile Objective, which I think I'm going to be able to do over there, and Assassination, which is horrible because all your characters are on your side. So that 1 CP that I did get, I'm going to spend and put back Assassination and get Overwhelming Firepower, which is kill 3 units in shooting. So it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
We'll try it. We'll be back after my movement phase. All right, we are back after my command phase. I basically just spent Wisdom of the Ancients again, I believe that's what it's called, which is makes him reroll ones. So basically everybody here is going to reroll. I really didn't move because in this particular game, we don't need to move at the moment because nothing is creating me to make move. Maybe Storm, he has to Storm get my, eventually I have to get on that side of the board. You know what, hold on, I forgot one. All right, so let's go to shooting. So my shooting phase, I'm going to start with these guys here, my suppressors. I'm just going to put everything into those guys. So we have 9 shots hitting on 3s. Need a little bit better showing than we did last time. Wounding on 2s. So 4 at -1.
Minus
2 damage.
1. So 5 ups.
Pretty good roll.
Yeah, 2 damage kills 1 guy.
All right, so then we're going to go with my aggressor or my intercessors, which are assault 3s. Got 15 shots. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. I just dropped a bunch of them. What do I have here? 5. We have 4 more. All right, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s because of Bjorn. Was that a 1 I just picked up?
I didn't see.
I didn't either. I think it was. And then wounding on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s for Bjorn. That many, we're in the...
So the aggressors into these guys?
Are the intercessors.
Intercessors into these guys? All right.
So it's -1 because we're in the assault doctrine.
Tactical.
Or tactical doctrine, I mean.
Anyway, so 5 ups. 1, 2, 3.
1 damage each.
4, so that's 2 more guys.
Yeah, we're in the tactical doctrine, and they are rapid fire weapons. All right, so now we're going to go with those guys here into these guys back there.
Okay.
I didn't get all their movement up, move them full amount, so now they're going to be rapid fire, so it's 2 shots each. And these are going to auto wound. Hitting on 3s, auto wounding on 6s. No rerolls. And then strength 4, toughness
3,
so 3s.
Oof.
So just 4 at -1.
4 -1. 2 guys are in cover.
Okay.
So we're going to be 4 ups, and they're 2 wounds each. So still staying alive. 1 damage.
All right. I know they hit pretty hard too, so whether or not I charge him is a whole nother story. So I'm going to have Bjorn everything into this dread right, or this knight right in front of me. 2 last guns, hitting on 2s. Come on, Bjorn. Come on, Bjorn. I'm going to roll it. Still misses. Man, Bjorn is whiffing like big time on me. The flamethrower. And 5, nope, still misses. All right, so I guess we'll just put the meltas into them. See what happens. We got the eradicators going into that, hitting on 3s. I'll hit and wounding on 3s. Reroll these ones for Bjorn. So we have 4 at -4.
And I did not rotate ion shields, but 5 ups. So 2 go through.
2 go through, so it's going to be 4 damage automatically. And then, so 14 damage.
I should have rotated ion shields. Does he explode? He does not.
A bit devastating for me. All right, so we'll have these guys shoot into those guys as well. See if I can pick up that unit. We'll see. I don't think I can. We'll do There are two wounds each, right?
2 wounds each.
All right, so we're going to do the mortis rounds, which is going to be -2, 2 damage. They're only one shot, though. 6s will do mortals. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on strength 5, toughness. So wounding on 3s, rerolling the 1s, 6s do mortals. So 1 mortal, -2.
-2, so 5 ups. So damage.
2 damage each, and then the mortal one.
Okay.
So like one guy's have 1 wound left, and I don't know if I can shoot it with anything else. Will it run?
No, because I can spend a strat to prevent that.
No, we can't.
No, it's not insane
Oh,
bravery.
nice,
it's acquisition at any cost.
Nice. I like it. All right, so let's charge. I can't kill that thing.
I mean, maybe the suppressors could charge.
No, I don't think
Do you want to bring the suppressors out?
we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll charge air.
Okay.
I really don't need to do this, but I want to take them off the objective before they fight me. And they're in with an 8. I want to bring the suppressors out. I don't even think I'm in range yet. Let's see. That looks like, 11 or 10. See if it's even close. Not even close. Don't even worry about it. All right, so I did charge here. He's got a relic called what?
Tempercopia.
All right, which makes me fight last, actually. So he will fight first.
Yep.
Go ahead, sir.
And I will spend 2 CP. 1 to give my Sicarians 1 extra attack.
All right.
And that's called Assassin Constructs.
All right.
Then another on Chain Taser Protocols, which means 5s now explode to give me 2 hits.
Nice. And what's the strength of the weapon?
6.
All right, well, we're going to transhuman that. Spend it going burning through CP this turn.
Yep. And they've got 3 attacks each. Then +1 for the sergeant. We need 15. That's 6.
And he will pile, make sure he piles in and gets all those guys in range there to fight.
Yeah.
So we're not really concerned about it.
Yep. And these are on 4s. 1 reroll for being Mars. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go.
Nice.
Now wounding on 3s.
4s.
4s, yes.
Man, that bringing in 2 extra dice was really helpful.
Yeah.
Per 5 and 6.
-1 AP.
All right. So we are at 4s. So damage.
1.
So 1 guy dies, 1 guy's on a wound.
Very nice.
It wasn't bad. All right. So now we have 1 guy dies, so I'm down to 4. Shock assault, and then the champion.
Sergeant.
Sergeant. We're not that
Are
scarred.
you sure you're not chaos?
Hitting on 2s. Oh my goodness gracious.
And no rerolls.
No rerolls. Look at those ones. That was so bad. And then 4s to 4s. 3s.
Oof.
Just 3.
3, no AP?
No AP.
No AP. So this will be 4 ups. So 1 guy dies, 1 guy's on 1 wound.
All right. So at the end of my turn, not this guy here. At the end of my turn, I was able to only. Did I kill anything? The knight. So I got 1 point for that. Are you going to use your strat to keep him alive?
Yes. So that's 1
All right.
CP.
1 CP, so he's going to stay alive. I didn't kill him. I'm going to get 1 point for killing a unit, which was the knight. I killed 1, so I have 3 more to kill if I keep striking force or 1 of my firepower or strike force. Storm hostile objective, which I did, which was over there, and then bring it down. I did not because that's his bring it down target. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put back, bring it down. in that, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. What's my mouse objective? And at the beginning of my turn, I was holding just this one for 3. So I got 4 for primary, 5 for a secondary. Dave's holding 1 there for 4 points. He's holding that one for 3 points. And we will want to draw your card, sir.
Yep, so area denial. And deploy teleport Homer.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm going to keep them all, or deploys in my territory,
so
right?
If it's infantry or has OBSEC, the action is completed at the end of your turn. I've got an infantry unit there. Okay. So yes, I can actually do that one. And area denial, end of your turn.
It's the middle.
One or more units are within range of the center. Yeah, I think I can do that.
And then you got to wipe these guys out.
Okay. Yeah, I can. All right.
Do that. So we will be back after Dave's movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after Dave's movement phase. What did you do? Our command phase, sir.
So command phase, my Manipulus did his stuff. My Manipulus did his stuff. And for objectives, did we do this last time?
Yeah.
Okay, so we did those. I need to kill those guys. I have an infantry unit over here to deploy a teleportation Homer, and it will complete at the end of my turn.
Okay.
And I moved up these guys. I advanced them up. My canticle this turn is to roll an extra die on advancing or charging. And my Doctrina is the Bulwark Doctrina, so I get +1 save but -3 movement. These guys were ignoring it. I moved them up to be able to shoot there. These guys fell back but still on the objective. Now we've just moved up continually. These guys are moving in to kill those incursors. And some of these guys are now able to see the incursors over there, so I'm taking advantage of that.
Just in case, like, this whole thing can't do that?
Yeah, just in case everything else can't kill it.
All right.
So now we're moving on. So these guys are the ones that might lose. You could pull a guy out of line of sight. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 guys, including 2 arc rifles.
14 guys. So the question is, so here's my dilemma now, guys. I can pop smoke there, and all those guys have a lot of shots into them, or I can pop smoke here, try denying points, or try to save these guys to keep me points.
These guys will ignore the smoke.
Okay, so what makes it easy? Smoke.
Okay, so they'll be hitting on 4s. Arc rifles first. Yeah, I'll re-roll one of these for Mars. Hits on 3. So -3.
-3.
Ignoring cover.
6s. Oh, damage.
D3. So 2. Right. And you pull that one, but the other guys can still shoot. Yep. We've got 28 shots on 4s.
When you do that, Dave, I'll keep it because if they don't die, these guys have to. I'll pop it on the next one.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
4s, then 4s. That many at -2.
-2. So 5s.
1 damage each.
Kills
2 guys.
2 guys and leaves 1 with the wound. Leave my sergeant there.
And this is 2.
Well, no, it was 3 because you said give it back.
Give it back. But if you're going to spend it now.
No, I'm not going because there's only 1 left.
Okay,
on 1 wound.
Now these guys will shoot. We've got 6.
Yeah, because there's no need to waste it trying to.
Right, so these are 4s. Might have actually been worthwhile on 3s. So that's -2.
-2. So 5. Wouldn't have mattered.
2 damage each. All right.
Would not have mattered.
Okay, so now we'll have these guys all go in there.
Okay.
And I'm up to 2 CP. Do I want to spend the strat? You know what, let's hold on that. We'll have these guys shoot the Melta-dudes.
All right.
2 shots each. So 8. Hitting on 3s.
Transhuman.
Good choice. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s. 2 at -3.
2 at -3, so 6s. Nope, damage.
D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3. Gonna kill 2.
All right. And let's have this guy heal. Well, are we counting Bjorn as obscuring?
No, you can see him.
Okay,
you can see through his legs.
All right, so he's going to shoot at the one last Melta guy. 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
4s.
Oh, 4s, yeah. All right. Now, the Manipulus never gets to shoot and never does anything when he does. So he'll put his 1 shot into them. He hits on 2s. Hits. Wounding on 3. Nah.
All right.
Okay, so now
unload them all.
Yep. So we'll start. Do I want? So it only costs 1 CP for me to unload everything and shoot 76 galvanic rifle shots at you. But I don't think I need to. So I will not spend the CP and just trust in efficiency.
Efficiency. And me rolling dice. Have you seen what I've been rolling?
Oh, yeah.
It's not been good.
Those dollars to the dice manufacturer were well worth it. All right, so the arc rifles are in rapid fire range.
All right.
On 3s, re-rolling 1s. And I get a Mars re-roll. Now on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So 3 at -3.
-3. I got
ignoring cover.
Ignoring cover. So -3. So 6s, you said?
Yep. D3 damage each. That's a
1.
dead guy.
2.
Dead guy. Dead guy. I just rolled 6 3s in a row.
All right.
And I think my decision not to spend that CP was worth it. Because now I have 36 shots.
Which you probably don't need.
We'll roll this many and see if I need any more.
He dies.
Okay.
-1.
-2 AP.
Yeah, he's dead. All right.
So that is 2 units that I've killed. Is there anything more that I...
Arrow denial you got.
Area denial.
Deployment you got this.
Got my teleport homer.
And you...
Capture enemy outpost. Maybe I can do that next turn. I've got a bunch of OPSEC there.
Well, actually, by killing these dudes...
Well, it's enemy outpost. I need to hold that
enemy
one.
outpost.
Not...
yeah, that's right.
Yep.
All right.
So, yeah. That's it.
All right, so you got 7 for holding.
Yep.
2 more for killing 2 units.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 9 on primary. And then 2 on secondaries.
Yep.
So overwhelming firepower. I already got 1 dead. So I'll pick up this guy for 2. And I don't know if I can kill anything else.
Maybe those guys, if you can get something in range.
I'll maybe be between Bjorn and this one Eradicator, we can kill that knight.
Okay.
So let's see. I need to start scoring. Secure no man's land, and no retreat, no surrender.
I only have 1 model on this objective, so if you bring the suppressors forward, then you can take
That's usually an easy one, man, but I can't walk off this objective, which is really, really, really hurting me at the moment. Because I gotta do something here. But I also need points. Oh man. What do I want to do? Let me think about this. All right, guys, got to start getting a little bit more aggressive here because I'm losing, as you can see, the score. I'm losing pretty badly. So I did end up putting secure no man's land. I'm sorry, no retreat, no surrender away because I had to come off this objective to try to score this objective. Now, I got battlefield supremacy, which is me scoring 3 objectives, holding 3 objectives. So holding this one, moved up here to get this one, moved up. I'm going to try to get, this was an easier charge. And then I brought Arjack in here to hopefully come and take these guys off. Arjack is not OPSEC, so let me get that off the light. He's not OPSEC, so I have to kill this unit in order for me to take it because I'm sure he's going to leave the one guy on. So, all right, so that's what we got going on. We will start with, and I did spend 1 for Wisdom of the Ancients. So he now, anything with the 9 inches gets to reroll 1s on the wound roll as well. So first up, we're going to have, I just want to make sure this guy's dead. So I'm going to have 2 going into him, 1 going into your Rangers over there, or your Skitari.
Yep.
So 6 shots. Although the way the game has been played, I should just put everything into him because the way I've been rolling. But 6.
This will do it.
Yeah, 6 into him. Hitting on 3s. I'm sorry, 4 into him. Rolling on 6 shots. 2s. So -1.
-1. 5 ups. He's dead.
All right, he's dead. 2 damage each. And then it's going into those Skitari. Missed 2 of those. And 1 more. -1.
1 more. -1. My save is actually +1. Need to remember.
Wait, you know what? I missed that one. Doesn't matter. I missed that one.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't, because they're heavies. I hit on 4s, 3s.
Okay.
It wouldn't have made a difference here.
Yeah, he's dead.
But it does make a difference on that one.
Sounds good.
All right, Bjorn into this guy here. See if I do something. Come on, Bjorn.
And I will rotate ion shields for him.
So we have 2 hitting on 3s, winning on 3s, I should say. -4.
4 ups.
Oh, saves them. Nice. And then the Eradicator. Both hit. Reroll this for Bjorn. 1.
4 up.
I don't know if he's in 12 inches, though. Is he over him?
Yeah, just barely.
All right, so 2. Automatically taking 2.
I will not reroll that.
All right. Yeah, because I can't kill him anyway. So for 4 damage.
4 damage. He's down to 6. Bracketed.
All right. So we're going to have my what's it called?
Aggressors or
Aggressors. Oh no,
or those are blade guard.
Blade guard vets shooting at him. So the sergeant has a Volkite. So the first hits does not wound. Reroll that for Bjorn though. Does not wound. Reroll this. Just 1. And that does wound actually.
Okay.
-2, I think.
-2, I believe.
No, heavy. Oh, this is not a Vulcan. It's a -1.
Okay,
it's a heavy
so,
pistol.
4 up.
Saved it. Ragnar doesn't do anything. Actually, Bjorn's Flamer. I forgot that. I don't think I'm within 12 of them though. I think he's just a little bit behind. He's just a little bit behind.
Okay.
All right, man. Here, actually, all these guys here. These guys here, 15 shots. Going into that Harbinger. Hitting on 3s. Reroll these 1s. And then wounding on 5s. Strength 4, toughness 7. 1. I got 1 in there.
Okay, 1.
Still 1. Just 2.
Just 2.
2 and no AP.
3 ups. 1 damage.
All right. I guess we'll Just gonna try to finish him. Try to kill him with this. Just got 5 damage left.
5, yes.
All right, so the eliminators hitting on 2s. Reroll this 1 for Bjorn, and then wounding on 5s and 6s will do a mortal. That's not going to do it. All right, charges.
Yep.
All right, so I only killed 1 unit so far in shooting, which was bad. Oh, this guy here, he'll throw his hammer into those guys. Misses. What the heck is going on here? All right, so first,
the Space Wolves got drunk before this battle.
Apparently, too much mead. So Bjorn, our first Ragnar, I need, I believe that was a 9, right?
9.
All right, so he's in with the 9. We're gonna go with the Lagar vets. Are gonna go both into the knight and the other guys, and that looks like that'll do it. And then Ragnar, and he rolls for himself 6, which I don't think is going to do it.
It depends on how these guys move.
I don't know if 6 is going to get me in. These guys made it a 7. It's Ragnar that I'm looking at.
So yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Not going to get me in. All right, so we will be back after the movement phase, or after the charge. After I move all this, I want to charge here. Those guys hit pretty hard though. I think they could pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. All right, moved in. Based, put 2 on the knight, 1 over there, and then we got Arjak there. Dave, do you have a fight first, fight last? Thing?
Yes. So the relic over there is making Arjak fight last.
Okay.
And these guys, this was something very nice given to us just this year. Cataprons are now core, so they can use the Electroshock Stract to make a unit fight last. So I will spend my last CP there to make that happen.
So you're up, sir.
Yep, so my Armiger will go first. He's got 4 attacks, and he's bracketed, so he's on 4s now. On 4s, oof. Then on 2s. Then -4 on your invuln.
Good.
Okay, then the Breachers, let me just check. They have 3 attacks each, so that'll be 9. Hitting on 4s. And I do have 1 reroll. And wounding on 2s, strength 10. And -2 AP.
All right, 4 up. Damage?
3.
3 each?
Yep.
All right, so let's get kill 2 of them. All right, Arjak?
No.
No, I mean, so you fight in Arjak.
Fight in Arjak. So we've got 4 guys, 2 attacks each, +1 for the sergeant. So 9 again. This is 4, 6, 9. On 3s. Oof. Reroll 1 of these. That's nice. So get 2 more for that. He's toughness. What?
Toughness 4.
So 3s. That many at -1.
-1. So it's going to be 3 ups. Damage?
1 each.
All right, so he's down to 3. Your Armiger get to fight?
Oh, the Armiger did fight.
Oh, okay, he rolled already?
Yep.
All right, so the Blade Guard champion, or sergeant, 4 attacks plus shock, hitting on 2s for being a Space Wolf, and then wounding on 5s. And I'm not in reroll range, so just 2.
2.
-2.
So he does not have his invuln against melee, so only 5s.
2 damage.
2 damage each. He's down to 1.
All right. Arjak. 5 attacks, 6 attacks because of the shock assault. Hitting on 2s. I'll hit. Oh, you know what? I think 6 has exploded. That's okay. And then the it's gonna be -3. Actually, would that make it better on the night?
-3.
Yeah. No.
No.
Okay. And then our Jack's got a so it's 8 to what?
3.
3. So 2. That many at -3, 4 now.
All right. So 5 up invuln. How much damage each?
3 damage each.
They're dead.
All right. I do claim that one back. I will just pile in. I know you get cover, but so at the end of my turn, I don't need to roll this. I did secure no man's land on this one and that one for that matter. Overwhelming firepower I didn't get. I only killed this one. And then battlefield supremacy I did get because I'm holding 3 objectives. So I got 10 points there. Killed 1 unit for 1 point primary, which gives me 4 points because I'm holding this one for 3. And that's where we are right now. I'm going to put everything back. Although I probably should keep overwhelming firepower. I just need 1 more then. So I'll keep it. Because I might be able to kill that knight. Who knows? All right, so what are your cards?
Oh, I still have capture enemy outpost. We'll see how that goes. Extend battle lines,
Which I think you have.
and secure no man's land. So at the end of my turn, if I control my own deployment zone and 1 or more in no man's land,
Right.
and secure no man's land, if you only have achieved to control 2 or more objectives in no man's land. So I need to kill those guys.
Or Arjak or this guy.
Well, I don't control that one. I would need to get a unit over there.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, not hard to do, man.
Yeah.
All right, so and you are going to get 7 points right off the rip. And we'll be back after Dave's movement phase. All right, we are back after Dave's movement phase. Dave, what did you do command phase wise?
So command phase gave these guys all of this guy's buffs.
Okay.
Gave this unit all of this guy's buffs.
All right.
Though I'm not going to be shooting much, I think, with this unit. I don't think I can table you this turn, but I can get very, very close.
A lot of stuff, man.
Yep. So yeah, I'm moved up these guys. We're going to charge the suppressors. Moved this guy back, so just to make sure you don't kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Then I moved this block up to actually contribute to the battle. These guys are going to probably shoot Arjak off, and then I'll take the objective next time.
Right.
These guys have moved up to take some more shots, and these guys will hopefully be in a position to take that objective next turn. Or even this turn.
Yeah, I would say you might even be a next turn. So the way this is going.
Yeah, so
all right.
Let's start shooting. This guy, he's going to shoot this guy.
All right.
He's got 1 shot, and he moved, so hitting on 3s.
Yeah, move him over a little bit, though. There we go.
There we go. And rolled a 2. But I've got a Mars reroll. Hits. Wounds on a 3. -3.
Good.
All right. He never does anything with that gun. Okay. So now we'll have... How exactly do I want to do this? I really want to make sure this guy dies, so I'll put 2 of these guys into him.
All right.
And we'll put the other 2 into Ragnar.
All right.
For reference, my Canticle this turn is +1 strength in combat, and my Doctrina is +3 movement, -1 save.
Okay. And he is touching this cover, that's why you can see Ragnar through there.
So, against the Blade Guard. And I am close enough to get rerolls, but I don't need them this time. You don't have CP. Oh, you've got 1 CP to transhuman.
Okay.
Reroll the 1. So that's -3.
4 up. Nope, damage.
D3 +3.
All right. I don't need to. They got a lot of firepower. 1 CP to try to do something.
Try to not even hold on to an objective. All right, Ragnar. Hitting on 3s. And I didn't use my Mars reroll, but I can't reroll things twice. What's his toughness?
Toughness 4.
2s. Rerolling 1s. So that -3.
4 up. Damage.
5.
5? Oh, just enough.
Okay. So now these guys will shoot the Meltadude.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 6 shots on 4s. We've got 1 reroll. Then on 3s. So that -2.
-2, so 5s. Damage.
2 damage. Okay, now we've got the infantry over there. These guys will have 60 shots, and I will, the first time I do it, I don't have to spend a CP. I will have them auto-wounding on 4s.
Okay.
And ignoring cover. So the question is, how do I want to distribute them? I did advance them, so they're hitting on... Oh, no, I didn't, because I had the Raiment of the Technomartyr do its stuff. So I've got 60 shots. That's...
All right,
so I'm doing 40 shots into the Intercessors and 20 into the Eliminators.
All right. We'll get the dice ready. All right, okay. 21st.
Yep, into the Eliminators on 3s. And I'm not close enough to get other rerolls. Spend Mars on this one. Okay, so...
Wait.
Okay, so that's 2 that I actually have to roll for. These are strength 3. So on 5s, nothing. So this many at -1, ignoring cover.
Was that the hit rolls?
That's auto wounding.
Oh, the auto wounding. Okay. Oh, auto wounding on 4s because of strat.
Because of the strat.
All right, I missed that part of it. All right, so and you ignore cover.
Correct.
So it's going to be
4 ups.
2 ups.
4 ups.
Don't they have a?
They have a 3 up natively.
Yeah.
They get +1 for cover, +1 from the camo cloak if they have cover.
Right, and then you're -1.
Correct.
All right, 4. Damage.
1 each.
1.
That's 4 of them.
Yep.
4.5.
I think they're only 2 wounds.
They are.
So they die.
Okay. So that was successful. Let's do that again.
All right.
Except twice as big. All right, on 3s. I already used my reroll. This one is cocked. All right. Then the not auto wounds. Wow. Not many of those. Yeah. So these are now wounding on 5s. So 2 more. Same deal.
Need 4s. All right, so 1 guy dead, 2 guys dead, 3 guys dead, 4 guys dead, 5 guys dead. That's the rest of these guys.
Yeah.
All right.
So now these guys will shoot everything into
Ragnar. I'm sorry, Arjak.
Arjak. We'll start with the arc rifles, which are in rapid fire range. So we've got 4 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and I get a Mars reroll. So 3, then on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So that's -2.
3 ups. It's got a 3 up involved. Takes 1 damage.
D3. 3.
All right, it's enough to get him. So they got 3 wounds left.
All right. So that is. Oh, we can have the Manipulus over here do his shooting, and he didn't move. So 3 up, or 2 up. Then a 3 up, -3. Damage 3. And I probably could shoot them off the board. I'll just shoot the arc rifles, because I like the arc rifles. And we're in rapid fire range. So 3s. Mars reroll. 3s. So that's at -3.
-3, 6s. Save.
So 2.
6s in that guy's going to be in cover, so the 5 would save
The
it.
5 would save? Okay, so D3. He's dead. Okay. And now that is all the shooting I can muster, or
Well,
I'm going to
you
muster.
have a lot of shooting there. Might as well kill
These... I want to kill them with these guys. I want them to feel like they contributed
them. All right.
something.
They held an objective. They contributed.
But we'll have a charge over here, that charge over here.
All
Let's
right.
do this one. They're in with 5, and they are charging Bjorn with
All right.
10.
All right.
Yep.
All right, so we got the here, and then we piled in here.
Yep, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in engagement range. So with my Voltageist field, I do mortal wounds on 6s. So 1 mortal wound.
All right.
And
do they do it too?
they do not know.
All right. Where you start? It doesn't matter where you start because I'm gonna. I can't interrupt.
So we'll go with the.
So we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna pick this guy up.
All right.
No need for even to roll that.
All right. And if it were to matter, they would then have a 4-up invuln and deal mortal wounds on 5s. All right. So those guys.
Before we call this game, we're gonna see what happens right here.
Yeah. Bjorn. See what he can do. It took exploding Castellan robots to kill him last time, and ignoring his feel no pain. But this time,
we'll see what happens.
4-ups. I get 1 reroll for Mars.
Yep.
Then I'm strength 11.
All right.
So 3s.
Toughness 8.
3s. And
AP.
I'm just wondering whether it's worth re-rolling one of those. You know what? I will. There we go.
AP.
-2.
-2, so it's going to be 5. All right, so he saves 2 of them. Damage?
3.
3 of them. Damage?
3.
Oh, 3 each.
Yep. So he's down. That's 3
Right.
each, down to 4 total.
6. I got 5 ups. Look at that. He takes 2 wounds. Look at Bjorn. Bjorn's like, I am not going down that easily. He's down to 6. All right, let's see. He hits back. All right, 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, and 6s explode because we're in the third. We're in the assault doctrine, and then wounding on
Toughness 5.
2s. So we have that many at -4.
-4. So they have 2-up saves normally. So that would be 6, but they have a 5-up invuln. Damage each.
All right, so first one, they're D6.
D6.
Right. Hold on, I did miss one, so he's got a frost claw, so you got to roll that one too. He re-rolls one rolls. All right, so first one.
Still alive. He's dead. Still alive. He's dead.
I need some. How many?
3.
Come on, anything higher than a 3.
Still alive.
I can't. You know, I'm going to re-roll one of those.
Yeah.
I'm going to re-roll that too at the end. My last CP for 2. That's just how it's gone.
Yep. In
All right.
principle, he could fail morale.
What's that?
He could fail morale. So let's see what the morale is for these things. Leadership 7. So on a 6, he runs.
Does not run.
He's fine.
All right, so at the end of your turn, you scored a lot. We'll add it all up in the score. We're just going to call it there because I can't do anything afterwards.
Let's at least film how much it takes to kill Bjorn.
It's gonna take. Well, you could drop back and yeah. So we'll call it because the rest of it will be. I don't know if we want to watch it. So you can't. So that's at the end of the score. So basically, I'll show the score now. Come back and yeah. So this was not a typical Space Wolf list, as you could saw. It was a lot more shooting. The mistake I tried to make, Dave, is try to outshoot Admech.
Yeah.
Didn't do so hot.
Yeah.
Probably what I should have done was just got in on them like normal Space Wolves done. But I wanted to play some models that we really don't get to see on the table a whole lot. So, how are you excited for 10th edition, man?
I'm liking it. Admech needs to be rebalanced.
Right.
This battle took me back. Yeah, it is not representative of our current performance.
Right. Well, it's good though.
Because the army is not designed for the second half of 9th edition.
Right. And it's a little bit in this particular game. So you crushed me on secondaries. You were able to dominate the board, and I made a bit. I think I made a mistake by castling up here. I should have pushed up a little bit, but I didn't have the units to do it. If I expose myself, you just kill me.
Right.
So it was just going to be a tough game all around. But I'm glad you came out, Dave. It was good to.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you back on the channel. And as always, God bless and peace out.